Alright, folks, we are starting this match. AtroX versus 156.
Two.
We are seeing, oh boy, we are seeing AtroX on Marines. They are moving up to server room, Havoc and Destruct there. Team 156 started in warehouse. And we got Hal and Scaredy Bob. Wow, Scaredy Bob just takes down Hal in ore processing. Beautiful drop from the ceilings. And we're seeing a fight now going on in server room. Destruct just took down REDDOG with his pistol. And as we can see, if you guys saw before, look at this. They go from shipping all the way to server room, and that's their first base. That is so AtroX's way to play. And I know I'm only saying this after I saw them only play 2 matches, but this seems very familiar.
I wish I could say the same thing, but I'm pre-cash.
Alright, so Destruct goes down in server room. Scaredy Bob and Scotty and another Skulk that I did not see the name of rush in and take him out. We're seeing now Marshall in mezzanine. Scotty and REDDOG coming up to try to take the pounce on him. He gets backed up by Havoc, and REDDOG goes down. Scotty is there just thinking, oh crap, my buddy just went down. I'm going to back off a bit. Repair room, CC, within 3 minutes gets dropped. Very, very, very aggressive from repair room. Wow, Hal takes down side in the repair room vents right here. Great, great, great sight there. And now these 2 Marines are moving into ore processing, taking down the RT 69%. 2 Marines now of AtroX moving into server room. And they get taken down pretty quick by a basically Skulk pack that was in server room. They're going back into mezzanine right now. They're going to meet Havoc, who is all alone. That is not a way a Marine should roll. And he gets taken down like he's not even there. This Skulk pack is continuing to move through elevator transfer. RT is going to be held there. Or, I'm sorry, RT is going to be in trouble over there. On the other side of the map, we have ore processing, Devox and Hal in there. Scaredy Bob jumping off the ceilings again, getting a great kill on Hal again. That is definitely his nemesis. And he runs off into the vent of repair room. Devox creeping in, knowing that he's there around him. And we're seeing now Marshall just took out a Skulk trying to take down elevator transfer in hub. Destruct and Havoc taking down Underscore, who puts up a clog wall on the stairs, coming into mezzanine. That's going to slow the Marines down just a bit. And we got Scaredy Bob and Scotty behind them in hub. They do hear them over in this corner. And now Marshall and Destruct moving in. We have a lurk on the field side coming in. REDDOG taking down Destruct. Marshall is the only one left side shooting those spikes. Server room under fire has been claimed. That's a little risky having Marines right outside your base with a brand new hive. 9% grown, already half health. They do have Underscore there, who's a Gorge that's going to be helping the health of that and also increasing the growth rate of that hive. Hal and Devox in repair room, about to push to ore processing. We see a sys chain coming into hub. Destruct sees that. I don't know what the aliens are trying to do at this point. Havoc takes down Scaredy Bob. Side is in trouble. He gets away with only 47% health. Scotty in there alone. And Havoc takes him down with a pistol. Thanks, I just saw that on the chat. I will update the scores on here. All that time in pregame and I didn't update the scores. Good game. Alright, and we got side now taking spiking down elevator transfer. Look at this forward marine base right here in mezzanine. This is exactly what AtroX likes to do. All right, now and we're seeing it push Devox and Hal against Scaredy Bob. Scaredy Bob goes down 59% on that ore processing RT. That's if that goes down, that's going to drop Team 156 down to 3 res nodes. And we have Side coming in as a lurk in ore processing, taking a couple bites out of Devox, coming back in for another kill, but misses it. 12% on his life. He gets out of there just in time. That RT ends up going down, but there is a drifter in there, so they do know where and what those Marines are doing in there. In Mezzanine, 100% on that armory. And Havoc and Destruct sitting outside server room, and we're seeing an observatory going down in the north east corner of Mezzanine. That gets spotted by the Gorge _. And that is really going to help Havoc and Destruct hold this room. This observatory is going to pinpoint where every single alien is. And behind them, Side comes to try to take him from behind. Havoc is down to only 20% health. He gets health back dropped, and he is back up, runs back to that armory. Scotty now goes down. And another push by Scaredy Bob and Red Hook and _ into elevator transfer. They know that they need to push this away. Otherwise, AtroX is going to be able to box them in. AtroX doing a great job holding that down. We're seeing assist chain now come down through south tunnels into logistic. See Scaredy Bob saying medpacks are his mortal enemy while he's playing aliens. Marshall, Destruct, and Havoc now going from Mezzanine, taking pot shots in server room _ and his 3 Hydras are the only ones left to defend. Scaredy Bob now coming in from the west side, trying to help this defense of server room. That hive is grown. Team 156 pumping out Celerity, pumping out Carapace. They do have Leap, so it's going to help just a bit. We're seeing that Red Hook, Scaredy Bob, are the and Scotty are the 3 aliens that are close enough to fade and get those higher life forms out on the battlefield. But with 3 resource towers, that's going to take a bit. Oh my God, we are seeing a Railgun EXO. I am so sorry I missed that.
What? I'm not in there for
We
this.
are
I'm
seeing
so mad.
Hal with a Railgun EXO. I have not seen this ever. 9 minutes into the game, and he is being attacked by Scotty. He punches Scotty to death. _ is now after him. He's at 6% health, 3% health. He's backing up into ore processing. Another Railgun EXO. Destruct is now coming in 100% from ore processing. Wow, AtroX nails it with Railgun EXOs. Just 8 or 9 minutes into the game. I have never seen this used, and we see an EXO go down.
Yeah, you know, those things are very fast, very quick to get around the map, but man, are they weak.
Oh!
Especially early in the game.
Wow, if you guys saw, Destruct just one-shotted one of the skulks coming around the corner, and he literally exploded. We see Marshall now in server room, just taking pot shots at this hive, just causing a lot of havoc, and Destruct is just going to stay there in ore processing. The Team 156 is basically boxed into warehouse, 64% on elevator transfer. Wow, and Scaredy Bob is in warehouse right now. He is the fade. He's going in with _ Destruct now in ore processing, _ and Scaredy Bob now attacking this Railgun EXO. Destruct backing off. He does not have a welder. And they meet Havoc.
Havoc has shown up with railguns as well.
Wow.
What's really interesting about these Railgun EXOs, and I don't think a lot of people realize, is that uncharged shots still do at least 150 damage. So you can actually output a higher rate of DPS if you do not charge your shots than if you charge them.
Yeah, and now these guys are just pushing in. They got Hal there as the welder. They are 99, 100%, 75% on this hive. This push is going really well for for these Exos.
Yeah, they're definitely going to have an easy time of it in there. They do have Hal in there with the welder, so he's going to be able to help out a lot, make sure that these guys stay high. And again, you can take out Skulks very easily without fully charging your shots. So you're going to see that these guys are going to be shooting out these uncharged shots if they're wise, although they both seem to be waiting only for charged shots. Fade has gone down to that railgun shot, one shot. Wow.
You guys just saw that on first-person view. I'm excited. This is the first time I've seen Railgun EXOs in a competitive match, Nietzsche. Oh, and one goes down! They do take out Destruct.
Yeah, and that other one is very, very low, but they have both gone down now. And that's 50 res each wasted, so that's not a small amount of res to lose. Yes, 50 resources.
Wow. And we're seeing now an RT going down in mezzanine. The aliens have now assisted into there. That armory is going to go down as well. We see 2 Marines in server room. D-Box and Marshall giving hell to all the aliens in there. 1 egg left in server room, 100% on the hive. There is the Carapace shell, which is the upgrade right behind, 70% on that. Spores has started. Haven't seen that in a competitive match in a long time. And Carapace is now at 42%. Scans being dropped down. Underscore and side trying to push them out. And a 3 Marine push as well in warehouse. This is tough for Team 156 to defend.
Carapace has just gone down.
Yeah, and we're seeing now in server room, Vox, Marshall goes down, 100% on that hive. That also push in warehouse. Hal has decided to back off. That offensive has been pushed back. Scaredy Bob after him doing a leap, trying to take him out. He's been nano shielded. That's fantastic timing on that nano shield. He would have went down, and that forced Scaredy Bob to retreat from that attack. Team 156 right now needs to I mean, they really need to get on the offensive right now. They are just basically defending all over the place. Oh, we see a shift put in south tunnels. It looks like they wanted to shift some structures there, or eggs.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do eggs or if it's gonna be. I mean, they do have creep. They do have infestation all the way down through south tunnels, so it would not be outside the realm of possibility to see some echo whips come in. Although they are a little light on res for that to be a viable strategy right now.
Yeah, and we have another Railgun EXO on the field. Marshall just taking down eggs in one shot. Marshall, Destruct, and Havoc. In warehouse, nice bone wall on Marshall. He is stuck there for a bit, but still doing quite well. He's almost dead. 160 health. He is backing off. Constantly spamming that fist.
He is very low on health, and you know the interesting thing is that these guys are not retreating at all when they get low on health. They just kind of hang out.
Marshall is just tagging. Oh, look at that kill! Marshall's just tagging all these aliens. I'm glad I was first person for that. You guys just saw 3 kills by Marshall.
It's just fun to see.
Yeah, they just explode.
I know, it's very pretty.
All right, and Team 156 coming into warehouse trying to stop this offensive. Wow, and Marshall and Destruct just sticking on him like glue, you know, to just keep welding him. He's back to 94%. Let's take a look at what else is going on in this map. I mean, we know that this push is coming into warehouse. Aliens are trying to try to stop this. Underscore just goes down. Hal now coming in. 4 Marines having a party in basically the aliens' backyard. And this is gonna, the crag goes down. Now the hive is in trouble. This hive is gonna go down. AtroX will take warehouse. We are seeing a little counter pushes on some res side, taking out the res tower in observation. We're also seeing the power going down. Scotty taking down the power.
Oh boy, Scotty is very close to getting that, but Devox is going to come in and clear him off. Wow,
he gets cleared off. That's where the prototype lab was.
That would have been certainly very damaging if he'd been able to get that down.
And the hive goes down. Shift, Spores, Biobomb, Leap, Celerity. I mean, all gone. Sorry, Celerity got lost in server room. Now that RT's at 40% in warehouse, that's going to go down. And Marshall, Havoc, and Hal are just going to take this pain train and keep going to server room. 33 res, team res for the aliens. And warehouse has been completely destroyed. We see jetpacks research has started. The Marines, AtroX is on armor 3 and weapons 1 that really helped them in the beginning. To defend against these aliens. And now Hal, Havoc, and Marshall. 82% on that Railgun EXO. Wow, he is just making some amazing shots, Nietzsche.
Yeah, definitely some very good shooting coming from Marshall.
This is the first-person view. Look at that! Just took down Scaredy Bob.
I mean, you have to realize though that the spread on that is very large. It's a lot larger than people think it is. And look at this. Here comes another one. Destruct is now running in on his Railgun EXO, and this is going to be the end of the game right here. And there's the GG from 156. Not surprising at this point.
Wow. AtroX wins. They are at now 3-0.